Get on with it. Yes, get on with it!
Fine. Fine, fine, fine. I really liked it. I really liked the new Super Mario Brothers movie from Nintendo and Illumination. There. Y'all happy? Ugh. My God. Okay. There's a lot to say about this movie that I'm not sure if I can even cover in under 10 minutes. But fine, let's try. It was a fun, wild, visually pleasing, well animated, carefully crafted, and fan made, super loved film from beginning to end. It was just really good. Honestly, let's just get through the positives real quick because there's a lot. The animation is really killer and absolutely smooth. The visual effects with a lot of the different characters, a lot of the different set pieces, the designs, the environments, everything really pops out, blends out, and actually runs pretty smoothly with a lot of that 3D animation. All of the Easter eggs, and I mean all of them, were perfect. There were even some non-Mario Easter eggs in the early part of the movie and even near the end. Yes, the original voice actor of Mario, Charles Martinet, is in the film. It's a very quick blink and you'll miss it type of thing at the beginning and at the end, but he's there. You could definitely tell that he's there. On top of that, the music was really good. They had, not too many forced, catchy, licensed songs. They had lots of music that they remixed and recomposed and did from the classic Nintendo Mario library, specifically composed and specifically tenderly recreated and remixed and loved just for the film. And yes, even some classic ones like the original victory music, the game over music, the opening crawl and theme music to the game. And yes, for you monkey fans out there, even the DK rap is in there. Granted, Grant Kirkhope gets uncredited for it, which is a little in the credits, but he gets a mention in a Twitter video that Seth Rogen does, and he reacts to the rap, and he's like, hey, this is cringe, hey. Seth, like, it's not cringe. My guy, it's just good, okay? I'm sorry. So, there's a lot of good stuff, and most of the voice actors do a really fantastic job in this film. It's just beautifully animated, a ton of fun. It's just a great time. That's the positives. Negatives. I still think Chris Pratt absolutely did a terrible job. I'm sorry. Like, it just sounds like Chris Pratt in the film. It just sounds like his normal speaking voice. It doesn't sound like Mario. It doesn't fit him. And I just think, despite watching the movie and giving it a fair shot, he just did not do a good job, and he was the wrong person to cast for this. There were plenty of other, talented Hollywood stars or actual VAs and voice actors you could have gotten for this. Now, I like Chris Pratt. Don't get me wrong. I like his work. I like Parks and Rec. I like Guardians of the Galaxy. I like a lot of the stuff he's in. But this just did not fit or stick the landing for him. That's just my opinion. So, second, I was expecting the story and the plot of this film to be a little bit lengthier. Like, I really feel like with the runtime that we got for this movie and the way the movie's animation and everything looks really smooth, you'd think there'd be more focus on kind of an actual story for this. But no. The movie honestly just, in my personal opinion, goes by maybe a tad bit too fast. And the plot's just kind of there. I mean, it's not a bad plot, but it's not a great plot. It's, if you've seen literally every other type of like, oh, you know, hero versus villain plot, you've seen them all. And you've seen it for this too. But with Mario, at least with the plot, what carries the plot is the animation, the Easter eggs, the music, most of the voice cast, and just the love and passion that's in this film. Honestly, I can even forgive that for the most part. I would rather have just a okay story, and everything else be really good, than a story that's like really good, but you have to like pick and like nibble through all of the ugh and the crap with it. So I'm fine. I'm fine with this. Honestly, other than Chris Pratt and the plot being just kind of and the story going by a little too fast for my taste, everything else about it was just fantastic. We're talking, like I say, great music, animation, voice acting, Easter eggs, love, jokes, all the forced comedy that I talk about was actually, all the comedy was pretty funny. I really have no negatives. And yes, there is a mid-credit scene and an after-credit scene. I'm not going to tell you what that is because we don't typically do spoilers on this. But I will tell you this. It's pretty obvious that Nintendo and Illumination have other ideas in store. What those ideas are, you'll just have to wait and see. So, and honestly, Jack Black kills it as Bowser. He did a fantastic job, including his song about Peach, which is now, at the time of this recording, become a meme, and I love it. Charlie Day does a fantastic job as Luigi. Keegan-Michael Key actually does a really funny job as Toad. I never thought I'd say this, but just make him the permanent voice of Toad in the games now. Like, that's actually pretty, like, fun to hear. And just, like I said, most of the voice cast does a fantastic job, except for Pratt. So, and even Seth Rogen does a great job as Donkey Kong. Like, honestly, I had fun with his just inept, dumb level of just goofy fun with Donkey Kong. So, and there's a lot of visual gags, Easter eggs, animation, jokes, and honestly, you and your family are going to love watching this film. The new Super Mario Brothers movie gets in solid 8 out of 10. Go see it. Just flat out. Go see it. So, and obviously, support Nintendo and, buy Nintendo products and Mario games, wahoo. And, well, Illumination's been impressing me as of late, so let's see what you got up your sleeve next. Maybe you'll outshine better than DreamWorks. But that does it for this review. See y'all for the next one.